Hello again and welcome to another nostalgic festive half hour. Well, today we're going to take a look at some of the paraphernalia that's associated with Christmas. The lights, decorations, holly and the ivy. But first, jobs. For many, many years I had the privilege of, and I use the term loosely, working on Christmas Day as a continuity announcer, and it really was a pleasure as well. We even used to dress up for it. Well, I was lucky that I could go home at the end of the shift, but not so the Trinity housemen, who were on duty on lightships for weeks on end. Every year, the mayors and mayoresses of Barry and Swansea would board small boats and make their way to the lightships, taking with them plenty of goodwill and hampers of goodies. Ron Owen of Swansea, who served 40 years aboard various lightships around Britain, remembers these visits with great affection.
We spend one Christmas, every other Christmas, then we'd spend away 1 month, a month about. Of course, you'd return out, you'd be home one Christmas. But the first Christmas, a couple of days before Christmas, while you were going out, I had to go down the depot on a Monday, get our stores aboard with the tender, and then go out on a Tuesday morning. And that wasn't a very happy time. The wife wasn't very happy about it. I was miserable with it. I married her just over a year then, I should think, and she didn't like it at all.
I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel like I could die.
What sort of Christmas will these men we saw go out just now spend?
Oh, quite a reasonable sort of Christmas. They do take out, as you have seen, a Christmas fair. But in addition to that, various bodies and associations, particularly the Missions to Seamen, they do make sure that they have comforts, either of food or gifts for the Christmas.
We used to have parcels from the Swansea missions, and they'd send out parcel with the tender on the relief day. They wouldn't come out on Christmas Day, of course, naturally. There was the turkey, of course, and fruit and drink, quite a lot of drink. I think about 40% of it was drink, I think. Well, there was nobody really can say, well, I can cook it. It is potluck if he done it or not. I know what one Christmas somebody done the turkey and they left the giblets or whatever it is and the plastic, and when we pulled it out then the plastic was all rotten. We still ate it though for a lot. Christmas Day I used to do the watch for them then. Supposed to do the cooking. I don't think they appreciated it, but nevertheless I done it once. And I done the watches then in the afternoon, in the evening, and I done the watches for them.
It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. It'll be lonely.
So what sort of Christmas is it going to be aboard?
Well, very nice, I hope. We'll do the best we can out of it under the circumstances.
How do you plan to celebrate?
Well, it depends on the refreshments and whatnot. There's got to be quite a few liquid refreshments going around.
You make a David, I expect?
You're not exactly looking forward to this.
Oh no, I prefer to be ashore.
What would you normally be doing ashore?
At this moment now, I'll be in the pub at the moment, the sing-song and making hay.
The crew don't get mutinous at all, do they?
Certainly not in any respect, no. They're quite jovial, have a quite happy and enjoyable time, but never to the extent of being mutinous.
Almost Coast Guard, this is the Black Sea. Roger, all received, nothing official.
So ships come sailing on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day.
With the ship to shore radio we had, we could talk to all the other lightships and Land's End. And we used to have a bit of a sing-song. They used to arrange then for different choirs to come on the sing for us.
I can't sleep at night, tossing and turning.
Out in the midst of the Bristol Channel, the Christmas crews were vulnerable to harsh winter gales.
I was on this and going one day when there was 115 mile an hour wind clocked on St Anne's Head. And it was windy and it was noisy.
Tossing and turning, I'm tossing and turning.
Another time then the sea came up and on top of the lantern, and that was 40 foot, so it must have been a 40-foot wave. I was a very poor sailor, very poor. It took me 15 years to get over being seasick. I actually laying in the scupper hoping to die, willing myself to die. I'd have been quite happy to pass away then, come out of the scupper into the water. If I had gone in the water, I can't swim. I still can't swim. I had to persevere. I was married then with one child. And I think when I was made the master then, I think the responsibility then overcame the sickness. That's what I think had really happened. When you had a good crew, you had a happy ship then. And most of the time they were a happy crew.
Now, Trinity House have announced plans to go automatic. And over the next 20 years, they'll be replacing most of the lighthouses around Britain's coast with flashing buoys or fixed towers. An important era in nautical history seems to be drawing to a close.
With the automation of the lightships, Ron took the opportunity to retire, and he was awarded the British Empire Medal for his 40 years of brave service.